Gracie. Face the flag. Say yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Bow courtesy. And position. Student creed. I develop myself physically and mentally based on the mile-high karate spirit. I will only fight to protect my life and the lives of others. I achieve my fullest potential in developing knowledge, honesty, and strength. Loud and proud, what's your goal?
Black box.
Come to attention. Bow, Grayson. Everybody say hi, Grayson. So Mr. Grayson is one of our level 2 students. And look, yeah. How old are you, Grayson? 5. He's only 5, so he's about the same age as you guys. And he's going to stand up here and he's going to help us be a leader today. Thank you, Grayson. All right. Parents and coaches, go ahead, start slipping off your socks and shoes. Today is the day where we're going to be doing our fitness. So Grayson, I need your help for me, sir. I need you to give everyone a 10. Yes, ma'am? Thank you very much. All right, everybody start jogging in place. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Miss Anola. Thank you, Miss Ori, for that loud. Yes, ma'am? All right, let's see. Miss Nola. Here we go, Miss Ori. Here we go, Miss Nevada. Thank you. You're welcome. Here you go, Mr. Kraft.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, here you go, sir. You're welcome, sir. Let me see. Kingston, here you are, sir. You're welcome, sir. Aiden, here you are, sir.
Thank you. Thank you,
You're
ma'am.
welcome, sir. All right, and just here's your card.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, guys. Come to attention. Thank you, Grayson. All right, parents and coaches, go ahead and slip off your shoes. Come on out here for us. We are going to get started with our fitness today. So today, we are going to be seeing if we can beat the goals that we set earlier this month. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, thank you, Miss Anola and Zori. All right, so today we're going to go for 30 seconds. And we're going to go nice and strong. Our first thing we're going to do is push-ups. Grayson, go ahead and push-up position for me.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you very much. So Grayson's going to show you guys what your push-ups look like. He's going to go all the way down. And then he's going to go all the way up. Just like that. Grayson, show me the head bobs. Show me the head bobs that don't count. Oh, see, he's just going to show you the ones that count. There you go. So if your student starts doing this and their arms don't bend, they don't count. So we got to push all the way down. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, guys, get ready. Get ready in push-up position. Do just like Grayson did. Get set and go. And time, guys. Go ahead and write that number down underneath the progress column on your card. All right. All right, guys. Next up, we're gonna go do our leg lifts. We're gonna skip squats since I know a lot of our little guys are not squats. We're gonna skip sit-ups since I know a lot of our little guys are still developing those ab muscles. So we're gonna go to leg lifts. Mr. Grayson, show us those leg lifts, sir. So they're gonna go down on their backs. And they're gonna put their hands underneath their bottoms. And they're gonna lift their legs. 1, 2. See how he's not letting his feet touch, and they're not going way up high in the air. They're only going to about a 45-degree angle. Coaches, you can even give them a hand. If they're going all the way up here, then you can let them know to stop right here. There we go. All right, guys. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Oh, thank you for those super loud yes me's. All right, guys, get set. 4, 3, 2, 1. Whoa! Keep those knees straight just like we did. So remember, we're skipping those sit-ups and we're going to those leg lifts. Next up is those squats. So if you guys look up here at Mr. Grayson, he's going to put his hands up by his face. He's going to sit in a tiny, tiny, tiny chair. All the way down, all the way back, keeping his back straight the whole time. Yes, ma'am? Oh, yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. All right, everybody stand up. Yes, ma'am? Get set. And go. All right. And time, guys. Go and write that number down underneath that crab. That's all. All right, guys. We're going to also skip over mountain climbers since that's one that's still a lot of our core muscles that we're using, and we're still developing those. So we're going to move on to jump ropes. Everybody say jump rope. Jump rope. Everybody stand up for me. Yes, ma'am? All right, Grayson, show us how to jump rope. You got to make sure your hands turn. You got to be jumping over that rope. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. All right, guys. Get set. We're going to start at 2 and 1 and go. All right, guys, go ahead and write that number down. All right, we're gonna get started with our next thing. Our next thing is our front kicks. So if you guys look up at Grayson, he's gonna have his hands up by his face. He's gonna change for our front kick. Ready? 1. With that loud eye out. And switch your foot. Ready? 2, 1. There we go. And that's other leg. 2. 2. There we go. So we want to encourage them to have their legs at least, or their kicks at least waist level with a strong snap on each side. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. All right. Any questions? All right. Everybody get started. Hands up by your face. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. All right, guys. Show me those awesome snappy front kicks. Get ready? And go. All right, guys, go ahead and write those numbers down. All right, and finally, we have our front punches. So if you guys look up here at Mr. Grayson, he's going to drop down into that strong front or horse stance. There you go. I want you to do your horse stance towards him. There you go. Horse stance. Legs nice and wide. Ready? There's your horse stance. There we go. So drop nice and strong. He's holding his knees nice and deep. And he's going to punch 1, 2, 2. Coaches, you can give him a target. Just one target. 3, 4. Encourage them to punch strong, punch fast, but no T-Rex punches. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
We're not T-Rexes, we're karate people, aren't we, Grayson? Ma'am. All right, guys, everybody stand up, yes, ma'am. All right, drop down, strong horse stance, yes, ma'am. Oh, everybody say yes, ma'am. Oh, I hear 2 yes, ma'am. Everybody say yes, ma'am. All right, put one hand up there. Get ready, guys. We're gonna start in 3, 2, 1. Go! Time, guys. Go back that number down. All right. Take a look at your numbers. Did anybody get a bigger number in their progress column than they did in the goal column?
Yes, ma'am.
Ooh, yes, ma'am. Fantastic. What goal did she beat?
Your push-ups and your leg lifts.
Push-ups and leg lifts. Oh my goodness, nice job, Miss Nevaeh. All right, so remember at the beginning of every test cycle, we set those goals. If you don't have any goals set, you set goals today so you can beat them at testing. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, if you didn't beat some of your goals today, then you can beat them at testing in a month from now. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, parents, coaches, if you'd like, you can take a picture of their cars, see what they need to beat. Otherwise, go ahead and hand your pen and the card to the student. But coaches, plan not to leave because I'm going to need you guys to get here in a moment. Let me have the cards go to Miss Wanninger over here. And the pens, Mr. Grayson is going to help make sure they end up in the pen box right here. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Go! All right, guys. Students, you're ready. Go ahead and sit down on your bottoms. Yes, ma'am. All right, butterfly stretch, really nice and forward. Now, coaches, we will be using you here in a moment. We got to get a little stretching in first. Here we go. Try and put your feet together. Try to put your hands to your toes. Yes, ma'am. Here we go. This is called our butterfly stretch. Ah, wrong button. There we go. I was trying to turn it down, not up. All right, guys. So, everybody say butterfly stretch. It's like a butterfly because you can flap your wings. Yes, ma'am. Thank you for that. Yes, ma'am. All right, put both your legs out in front of you. Say yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Go ahead and reach for your toes. There we go. You want to try to keep your knees nice and straight when you do this. And you'll feel a little bit of pull in your muscles behind your knees and in the back of your legs. This is stretching. Everybody say stretching. Stretching. Stretching is a really important habit for you guys to build. Because even when we're adults, we should stretch. Yes, ma'am? All right. It's also helpful for our karate. All right. Everybody stand up for me. Yes, ma'am? And if your student didn't feel anything, well, they are little kids that are super bendy. I don't remember feeling my stretches when I was 6. Grayson, come on up here.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so we're going to work on a little bit of self-defense today. Everybody say self-defense.
Self-defense.
All right. So what we're first going to work on, now Grayson hasn't seen this in a little while, so he's going to learn it on the fly. I'm going to put my hands on his shoulders. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
So as his coach, I'm putting my hands on his shoulder. He's going to lift one hand. He's going to raise it. He's going to go over. Then he's going to go under. Under this hand. There we go. Over, under, clap. Clap your hand. Almost. There we go. Hold on real fast. He's going to, I'm going to show him and show all of you guys. Yes, ma'am? So he is being my bully today. He's being my coach. Thank you, Grayson. Hand up. I go over the arm. Everybody say over.
Over.
Under.
Under.
Clap.
Clap.
Push. Push. What do you guys say?
Stop. Make me loud.
Oh, even louder than Kingston. Good job, Kingston. Now let's try to be louder than Kingston. What do you guys say?
Stop. Make me loud.
There you go. Now Grayson's trying to do it. He's going to go over, under, clap, push. And he says,
Stop. Leave me alone.
oh, just like that. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Everybody face your coach. Come to attention. Bow courtesy. All right. Get started. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. So it's got to keep going.
He was. He was loud. That's really important. Keep it up. Yes, ma'am. There you go. And time, guys. Come to attention. Show me that black belt focus and concentration. All right. Our next self-defense we're going to work on, we're going to practice some more. Grayson, come on over here for me. Thank you, Grayson. You're going to turn around. This big bad bully is picking on you from behind. Say, oh no.
Oh no.
So this big bad bully's coming behind you, and they're going to put their hands on your shoulders. You're going to raise your hand. There you go. Raise your hand and turn. Everyone say, raise my hand.
Raise my hand.
Turn around.
Turn around.
I'll softly reload.
I am so cool.
There you go. One more time. Louder than Grayson. Stop. There you go. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Practice with your coaches. Go.
How do you do that? The other way. Whichever arm is up. I know, but whichever arm is up. And time, guys. Mr. Grayson, let me have you over here for me, sir. Mr. Grayson, let me have you over here for me, sir. Thank you very much, sir. All right. So parents and coaches, what we're actually doing, if we're putting our hands on our students' shoulders, we're being more safe. However, this is a stand-in in case somebody did this to your students. Everybody say, oh no. There you go. Hands on the neck. Is that good? No. And I asked Mr. Grayson's dad real fast before I even did anything like this to make sure it was okay. But this is what this is a stand-in for. Yes, ma'am?
Yes,
So the same way you raise your hand, you turn around,
Stop! Leave me alone!
there you go, just like that. Yes, ma'am? There you go. That's the same thing what you guys were just doing. So when your parents are putting your hands on your shoulders, that's what you're pretending is happening. Every say pretend. All right. So if it ever happens, you do the same thing. Yes, ma'am? All right. Everybody take a knee. Yes, ma'am? Oh, everybody stand up. Yes, ma'am? Take a knee. Stand up. Take a knee. Gotta hear you guys even louder. Ready? Stand up. Take a knee. All right. Everybody say trust my intuition. All right. So we're going to go into a new section of our school safe, street safe. This week we're talking about who to ask for help. Everybody take a seat all the way on your bottom. Yes, ma'am? All right. Who's ever been lost before?
Have you been lost before?
Who's ever gotten lost before?
I
You never have? All right. I've been lost before. When I was a kid, I got lost a couple times. It's really scary. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Most of the time you guys are told not to talk to strangers, right? Say yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Sometimes it's okay to talk to strangers and ask for help. Yes, ma'am? But you got to figure out who. Everybody say, who do I ask? Do I ask just any random stranger? No, ma'am. Say first, someone that looks like a grandma. So first, a grandma. There you go. Everybody say second, a mom with kids. Third, a lady. Fourth, a man in uniform. And by uniform, I mean it could be somebody like the mailman or the UPS driver, if you know what if your milkman, if you know what your milkman looks like, as long as they're wearing a uniform. That's what a man in uniform means. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
There you go. And say fifth, a man working. So if you get lost at King Soopers, do you guys know what the people working at King Soopers looks like? No, well, they all have name tags, don't they? Or at Target, they all have the red shirts, the brown pants, and a name tag on. Right? Oh, thank you very much, Miss Zori. There you go. So we go to these 5 people if first we can't find a policeman. Yes, ma'am? Because look around. Do you guys see a policeman right now? No. Who sees a policeman every single time they go to the grocery store? Me. You do? That's cool. I don't. So sometimes you can't find the policeman, right? Everybody say no, ma'am? So if you can't find a policeman, everybody say grandma. Mom with kids. A lady. Man in uniform. Man working. Now, the reason why our first 3 people that we go to is like or the grandma, mom with kids, or a lady is because they have what's called a maternal instinct, and so they'll have that initial instinct to help you guys. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, guys, everybody stand up.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, take it in, yes, ma'am. You guys gotta move super fast, faster than Caleb. You ready to get set and stand up?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, when I say go, let me have everybody run to that side of the floor. Get ready to get set and go! All right, let's see who can be the fastest to return to their parent without running their parent over. Yes, ma'am? All right, really quickly, you have to run back to your parent, you guys. And I said and. Go! Oh, let's see who's the first. Oh, no, it's first and it's second. Oh my goodness. You're first? Okay. Hands behind your back. Yes, ma'am? You guys are super fast. I love it. All right, so on your guys' listening ears. Yes, ma'am? All right, Grayson, can you please make sure everybody gets one of these papers? Thank you very much. All right, let me have Mr. Noah come on up here. Thank you, Noah. All right. Mr. Noah. I don't think he turned that in. Mr. Noah is turning in his self-discipline sheet, his book club card, and his karate practice log. Give him 1 clap. Give him 2 claps. So you rock. You rock. There was an old lady who swallowed a ghost. I don't know why she swallowed a ghost. Oh, because she had to surprise our fans with the haunted house. All right, thank you, Noah. All right, let me have Kingston come on up here. Oh, no, you're striped. Thank you, Kingston. Kingston already is going to get a stripe. Kingston's turning in his self-discipline sheet, making sure he cleans up after himself. Wow, that is super important. Good job, Kingston. He's also turning in his book club card, reading all sorts of fun books like the Captain Underpaint series, as well as his job list. Give him a clap. Give him 2 claps. Say, woohoo! Woohoo! Thank you, Kingston. All right. So what Mr. Grayson is making sure that everybody gets, and if you don't have one right now, please raise your hand. All right. Can you give one to Ethan right there? Thank you very much. All right, this is your gray stripe worksheet. So we just finished one gray stripe and we're starting with another one. Everyone say positive.
Positive.
Respect.
Respect.
All right, so this one is due by December 2nd. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
If you turn it in by next week, you guys can earn a bonus red stripe with your gray stripe. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, hand back.
Ma'am.
All right. Remember, those gray stripes are super important in order for you to be able to promote to your next belt. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Because when you hit level 2 like Grayson, you'll start memorizing them. Grayson, do you remember positive self-talk? You do? Can you tell them positive self-talk? All right, give him one clap. Yeah. So it's been a little while since Grayson had memorized positive self-talk, but he also is trying to make sure he tells you guys what it means. Because not only does he remember the definition word for word, but he also works on making sure he knows what it means so he can apply them. Good job, Grayson. All right. Everybody, hands behind your back. Hold your hands behind your back. Show me that black belt focus. Black belt creed. As a dedicated student of the martial arts, I live my life by the principles of black belt. Modesty, courtesy, integrity, perseverance, self-control, indomitable spirit. Come to attention. Loud and proud position.